Hey, what's up everyone? This is Vaki here again with another video on my Fighting Game 101 series. And today I'll be discussing why locals matter. Fighting games actually grew out of the local community, the arcade culture. So in the beginning, there wasn't really the internet when fighting games got big in the Street Fighter 2 era. Everything was locals. But nowadays, everybody's online, we all can play online, we have all these online communications, so maybe locals doesn't feel as important to you, but I want to talk today about why locals actually really matter and why you should care about it. What triggered me to think about this discussion topic was actually coming across this Reddit post that I saw some time back. This person was asking about their locals and going to their locals and generally giving their opinion about their experience with it, and seems like from this post that they were having a little difficult time with their locals and wondering why it was so appealing for some people and why it should matter for them and if they should keep on trying to participate in their locals. I have a few points I want to make about going to locals. Number one, generally you want to go to locals just to find people that have the same interests as you. You saw with people responding to that post, yeah, the community aspect and finding people that have the similar interests as you, because in today's world, a lot of third places are going away. People tend to not drink as much, go to bars, a lot of places just to hang out with people and go randomly, so people tend to stay home a lot more. But it's actually really important to socialize in the physical form with actual people there. And with the proliferation of digital spaces, now it's more important than ever to actually be in a physical space with people who share the same interests as you. Number two would be realizing that there is actually another person on the other side that is your opponent, because when you're playing online, all you see is a name, and what you get from the other person is just an avatar of their character they're controlling and how they're controlling it and the game itself. So you can't really get the personal feel, and you're kind of deriving your own information out of it and making up whatever you want about this person. Let's say they're playing in a way that you don't find appealing, so you're gonna characterize this person however you want in a negative light, not realizing that maybe this person is just trying to have fun. This is the only way that they've been known to play and it always worked for them, so they decided to do that. But you wouldn't really know that unless you actually met the person or able to communicate with the person. But all you have to go on is really just how they're playing, and that just annoys you, and then repeat that over and over again and keep queuing up the other matches. You really take the human aspect out of playing these games, that there is in fact another person on the other side. Going to locals will make you realize, hey, yeah, the other person's playing on the other side and they're trying to have fun too, and I'm trying to have fun. You're both kind of trying to do the same thing. Not that they're trying to annoy you or doing anything that, well, they have no idea whether they're doing is annoying you. They're just trying to play the game how they want to play. Number three, the importance of collaborative learning. I might have said this in my previous videos, but part of the learning process, it really helps when you actually have another physical person there helping you learn as well. When you're playing offline, you can have a dialogue with the other person that you're playing, what they're thinking, what they're trying to do, and you can bounce ideas off each other. In the work environment, oftentimes people would get together and they'll whiteboard on something. 2 people or 3 people come together, draw their ideas out on the whiteboard, and start talking about their own ideas and coming up with new things. And this is how we learn, how we get better, and how new ideas appear. And then everybody gains out of that, and it's a really good process, and it works. Number 4, to strengthen the community. The fighting game community is with the C as part of the FGC, the community. You wouldn't have a community unless you have people come together and discussing things and actually getting into a physical space. I know you can get onto online like Reddit, or you can be on Discord or forums or watch YouTube videos to try to learn, but ultimately I think what bonds people is that they actually see there's an actual person there, where people are actually in the physical space. And people still like that, and we as humans still like that fact of bonding, socializing in person. This is why people still go and check out music in concert settings. They get all that when everybody's gathering together for one thing they really share their love for it. You really get a great feeling out of it. You can always just watch the concerts as a video or a live stream, I guess. But I feel that's a little bit dystopian, but you can still do it. It just doesn't feel the same as actually being there in person. Number 5, we are all social beings, as I said, and we actually do crave that interaction. And it really, I think, helps you with your mental health if you can actually see that there's another person playing. And you generally I really believe that you will have more fun playing in a physical space with another person. You get these laughs, these random moments, even if you win or lose, a lot of fun, exciting things will happen. You feel the energy in the room. And that in itself is what actually makes going to your locals and participating in person a lot of fun. And when I say locals, it's really just about being in the space with other people. It doesn't have to be a lot of people. And for this game, it only takes one other person for you to actually have a game with. You just need to find another person. You can then play offline. But like 2 other people, 3 other people, you don't need that many people. But it'd be great if you're lucky enough to have an area around you where you can have a lot of people congregate and you get more energy. But you don't have to start off with something big. That's why they're locals, right? They're small events, little things. But what matters is actually people deciding that they do want to show up to these events, and just a couple of people showing up, deciding they want to show up one day out of the week, there's your local scene right there. And that's how you start. On a final note, I know maybe some people are a little hesitant to go to the locals. They don't know how to behave. Like, certainly if you saw from the beginning of this video of the guy commenting on Reddit, he was having some difficulties. He wasn't really feeling the connections immediately with the people there. He felt like people already knew each other. But you have to remember, a lot of people who already knew each other, they didn't always know each other. And a lot of times they happen to meet people there and they see them maybe every time they go once a week, then eventually they know each other. That's how it happens. It has to start somewhere. And what happens is, I think people get a lot into their heads about what their expectations are, and they have a lot of, I guess, preconceived notions of maybe what the other people are thinking, or maybe they have this picture of the other people who are only in their group and they don't want to talk to new people, where in the reality of things, this is really stuff that you're making up in your head that may or may not be true. What's happening is you're building this own mental idea in your head, which is kind of keeping you from just having natural interactions with people. I want to share this video from Dr. K. If you don't know Dr. K, he is a psychologist with a pretty big following on YouTube. I watch his videos now and then. They're pretty entertaining. And he talks about interactions, just going out there and making things less awkward. Just if you're going to your local, just expect most people are there just to play games. They want to hit buttons. They want to have a good time. They're not thinking much more beyond that. And if you're creating this other idea around it, that's mostly created from inside of your head. So I just want to share this video real quick about what he talks about getting over some of these ideas, and then just generally having better communication, interactions with people that you may feel awkward at first. And I'm sure everybody will feel a little bit of hesitation whenever they go into a new environment. That's understandable. But these tips may help you if you want to decide to go to your local and get the most out of your experience.
How the hell do I be organic? Because people will tell you on the internet, be natural, be organic, be loose. What does that mean? So this is something where we can dive into it. This is so cool, okay? So what does not being natural look like? And this is where, from like a psychiatric perspective, the more that you bring into the relationship or interaction, because these aren't even relationships yet, the less organic it will be. So if I show up on a first date, but I have a ton of emotional baggage, if I've been going down the social media rabbit hole and I think all women are bitches, and I'm just itching, I have all these thoughts in my head, and I am projecting all of what I've seen onto on the internet onto an actual human being, that relationship will not be natural. That will not be organic. What does natural mean? Natural means that I offer something and you give something in return. There is a natural, reciprocal, organic exchange. What makes these exchanges hard? When you have a lot of stuff in your head that you are layering on to this person's actions. When this person doesn't respond to your texts in time, they don't respond to you for 24 hours, that means they're playing hard to get. That means they're texting other people. Do you see how you can inject a lot of meaning into benign interactions? Whereas if you wipe all of that stuff out of your mind and then you sort of receive what this person offers without a filter, that is what becomes a natural interaction. So basically, a natural interaction is like, I send one tennis ball over to your side of the court, you send one tennis ball back. But what we tend to find is I send one tennis ball, you read into it way too much, and then you send 15 tennis balls back. And we've seen this time and time and time again.
So that's that. If you enjoyed what I talked about in this episode, let me know in the comments what you agree, disagree about it, what your thoughts about going to your locals are, what you're getting out of it or not getting out of it, what your hesitations are. Let me know, and give this video a like, share it with somebody who you might think this would be helpful, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Thanks for watching, guys.